Hey guys, welcome to Things I Turn Into Poop. Tonight is special. Jess brought home stuff for Nabe. And last time I went to the grocery store, I bought stuff for Nabe but did not make a video. But this time I'm making a video. So with a little help from my lovely wife, I will be eating Nabe tonight and turning that into poop for your viewing pleasure. Nabe is a Japanese dish traditionally served in the winter time that's cooked in an earthenware pot, and it's a combination of meat and vegetables and things and tofu and whatnot, whatever you really want to put in there in a flavored broth. And the broth we have tonight is kimchi flavored broth. So we will be cooking that in our living room on the range stove and watching some anime while we eat. But we're gonna get to it. So we've got the Nabe pretty much ready to go, and we're gonna start cooking stuff in a minute. But before we do that, I want to show you something you may have noticed in a previous video, seeing my living room, but nothing I've really called attention to just yet. But I've got here a kotatsu, and that's what everything is sitting on. It's a Japanese-style heated table. So underneath the table. The tabletop is a heating element, and all around the table is a blanket connected to the table. Like, there are 2 layers of table, you put the blanket on it, and you sit on the floor underneath it, and everything's warm and awesome. But this is our kotatsu, and it's wonderful. I love it. It's great. If I ever leave Japan, it'll be one of the biggest things that I miss. I'm sure. But Jess says she's not going anywhere without her kotatsu.
Now we are putting everything into another pot that I want to go in. So it's nice and boiling. Some fried tofu, rice noodles, some mushrooms.
May, do you want to play Super Famicom? No, she wants to play with a tissue ball. You have technology in front of you and you're playing with a used tissue.
You can do that when you want them. Half the time I don't even know what kind of seafood I buy. I just sort of buy whatever. So I just have a little meat and buy the expensive stuff for myself. And I buy Dustin the cheap stuff, and he has a lot of it.
So we're using special chopsticks tonight, but not special because they're expensive, and well, they actually are a little bit expensive, but not because they're high quality or anything. It's because they are Harry Potter chopsticks. As you can see, I have Harry's wand, but I have 2 of them because that's how chopsticks work. And Jessica has Hermione's wand.
Where's my seafood? My mushrooms. Dustin doesn't really like the seafood because he's lame.
I like shrimp.
Yeah, that's the only seafood. I like all the weird stuff.
I don't like mussels and stuff like that.
God, I do. That's the best part.
Kitty, do you like seafood? Or do you just like used tissues?
Mostly used tissues.
Kitty, were you scared when we had that earthquake today?
You're right.
You were sleeping or pooping or eating or playing with a used tissue. You do 4 things. I wish my life was that simple that I could break it down into 4 basic activities. So what are you dipping it in?
Raw egg.
You got a piece of, what is that, meat?
It's seafood.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check out my bowl. So you can't see all the really good stuff on here because I got some loose noodles and some tofu and shrimp and stuff on the top. But there's beef and everything down there. But I'm going to start turning this stuff into poop. Let's try it right now. I'm gonna try a piece of shrimp first. It's really good. So the especially with the shrimp, the broth doesn't overpower the flavor of the shrimp. It just kind of enhances it, which is really nice. The tofu, as expected, the fried tofu totally absorbs the broth. So it's just like, it's straight up fried kimchi tofu, and it's usually really good. Fantastic. It's really good. Looks like I got a piece of beef here with some loose noodles and some moyashi and stuff. Very, very yummy. Cabbage. Oh, piece of pork. Piece of pork right there. Totally good. It's not as spicy as I usually like my stuff, so I might add some spice to it. But it's still really good. I love this meal so much. I might miss this as much as I miss my kotatsu if I ever leave Japan. But anyway, it's really good. And then wash it all down with a tall glass of Kirin Ichiban Original Brew. Refreshing. 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 Refreshing.
Refreshing.
英語でなんて言うの？
レフレッシング。
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 英語でですかそれ？
はい。
レフレッシング。おすすめ。いただきます。あ、おいしい。うめ。はい、それだけです。That's it for things I turn into poop. Catch you guys next time. Take care.
Thank you for watching.